So there's an issue which affects me every single day. It's not easy to say this. I have nits. I've had nits for about 12 years now. Do I feel like an outsider? Yes, of course I do. I haven't tried on somebody else's hat in years. Is that health and safety or discrimination? I say it's a fine line. But a lot of people say to me, Joe, why don't you just shave your head? Why don't you just shave your head and then you'll get rid of the nits? And well, the answer's quite shocking. I have super nits. They're a rare breed. They've been developing intelligence over several years and got hopped up on the chemicals in cheap bath salts. I used to like a bubble bath. But being one of the only people suffering from this rare infliction, I'm part of a scientific trial that was organised by the University of Bristol. They've named the trial Science versus Super Nits. They've tried everything. They tried a nit comb, but their super nit strength bent the teeth backwards. They've tried toxic gas, nuclear radiation, vinegar. Nothing seems to work. Until, well, the other day, and this really isn't funny. They armed 3 PhD students with AK-47s and steel plate armour. And they shrunk them down to the size of the nits to wage a kind of war against their entire species. And these students, they were murdered horribly by the super nits. They showed no mercy. My blood, my sweat ran red that day. And well, the nits, they're barbaric. They forged this kind of pike out of my dead skin, and they decapitated the students, and they put their heads on top of it. And if you get a magnifying glass and put it to the scalp of my head, that's where the main faction is. You can still see their terrified faces, their severed heads on top of these pikes.